Alexa, play The Weeknd.
I learned young that like that's not a good move. Maybe the girls I was talking to it wasn't. Because I played some R&B once. Dude, I had candles. You want to hear a funny story? I knew a girl. Her name was Amber, and I met her in a FYU shelter. All my stories are like, I was in foster care and life sucked. But she was a really cute girl, and we had left the home, the group home, and she got put in a home, and I got put in a foster home, and then she was about to get shipped off for like a work thing, like a Job Corps, and it was her last week, and I convinced my foster dad at the time, hey, I'm gonna have this girl over, and you know what's funny? I didn't know this yet. I'm like now remembering this as I tell you. The foster dad that I'm telling you about, he ends up being gay. Well, he was probably already gay. Like, I just didn't know young, like, what that meant. So, like, when it makes more sense because, like, hey, I'm going to have this girl over. Like, I just want to hang out with her. And he was like, so about it. Yeah, do your thing. And I remember thinking, like, what a weird thing. But as an adult, I'm like, oh, he's probably like, I get it. Like,
wow.
And so he was cool with it. And so I think I must have been like 14 or 15 years old. And I had this 17-year-old girl over at the house who was about to get shipped off to Job Corps. And I thought it would be a great idea if I like made my room like super like
romantic, like R&B-ish,
so
candles.
I had fucking candles, bro. I had a lot of candles, and then I played a Omarion like in the background, like on repeat, bro. It was like an MP3 player, and I think it was O. Do you remember O?
Yeah.
Like
we're showing our age, dog,
bro.
But I'd rather show our age that I'm your age because that'll make me feel better.
Yes,
I'll say we're the same age. I'm your age.
He's like 4 weeks older than me.
I'm 4 weeks older than you.
Yeah, see?
There we go. What year were you born?
Very young ago.
Okay, me too. Very young ago plus 7.
How old are you? Very young ago?
Very young ago.
All right, sir, step out. I'm going to need you to do some sobriety test.
I plead the fifth.
I swear to God, I'm very young ago.
I'm going to call my lawyer.
I'm going to call my lawyer. He's young ago too.
Young ago.
So I had her over, and I thought it would be, so multiple things went wrong that night. But first of all, I thought she'd be impressed. I learned very quickly. She like laughed, and then she was like, "What are you doing? I hate R&B." And I'm like, "I fucking hate it too." Like my fucking foster dad must have left this shit on.
What?
And then my foster dad comes in and he's like, "Did you leave candles on in your room?" Like we're gone an hour picking up this girl, and I'm like, "Oh, like it was so weird."
Complete backfire.
It was a nightmare, dude.
Oh man!
And thank God she was a trooper. Like we ended up like having like a pizza party, and then I took her outside, and then like she played a prank on me where she put a such a bad prank. She put a light bulb in my pizza. Like what?
Wait, what?
Like a Christmas light, those little mini ones. She like because we had Christmas lights on the balcony.
Okay.
Like the patio, like to make it look all sensual or whatever. I didn't do it. It's just the way. It's a gay thing, bro. My gay foster dad did this thing. And she had plucked one out while I was in the kitchen and thought it would be funny to put it in my pizza.
Don't tell me you ate it.
Bro, I crunched it.
Oh.
And then I crunch it and she laughs and I don't eat it, but I spit it out. And she's like, haha. And then I remember thinking, how fucking crazy are you? You almost killed me. But then also I had such a bad night, like ruining shit for her, that I'm like, all right, we're even. Like I remember thinking like, all right, we're good. Because if she gets mad at me, I get to bring up this light shit in the pizza.
That's very el tóxica of her.
I agree.
Wow.
If you're out there in this world listening, it's very
El tóxica. El tóxica. You don't be putting light bulbs in people's pizza. That's not partying right, guy.
Yeah, but it went bad. That's pretty much it. She actually, we never did anything, by the way, because I think it was me. I think she wanted, like, and we're young. I was a kid. I shouldn't have been. He should have never let me have a girl over. But I think she like when I look back on it, I'm like maybe she did want to. She was going away for a week, and she was like all like touchy-ish. Then we took her home. I never saw her again ever to this day. She might be out there somewhere. But the moral of the story is being romantic and that like R&B.
That era?
Playing that R&B. It doesn't always work.
No.
Because I thought she'd walk in and be like, oh my God, this is fucking fantastic. She was just like gross. Like, what are you playing? Is that a Omarion?
And even if they did like it, they knew what you were thinking. They're like, really? Really? It's like, well, what do you want me to play? Some fucking rock and roll? Like, come on.
I don't think I had it like that. I never look back at my younger years and like I remember thinking I was so weird, man. It wasn't until like high school, my senior year, because I was a good basketball player. I did MMA fighting and like I met and I met some popular guys and hung out with them and got close to them. That I finally started getting girls that liked me. But prior to that, like it was pretty bad.
Pretty dry.
Minus that Club Fusion thing I told you about. But other than that, there wasn't.